Hello, welcome to my channel, that is Kamesh Sharma. Today we are going to discuss about the stenography subject. So actually I have uploaded two videos already before. Today we are going to discuss about what is the importance of learning this subject. So most of the students, they have in a confusion mode that what is the use of learning this subject, and few questions also raised by few students that what is the duration of this course, what is the importance of learning this course, and let us see what is this channel is regarding about. Okay, and what is the output that you are going to learn by using this platform. So let us move on the what is actual stenography is. So the subject which I'm going to teach is stenography. So the stenography is also called as shorthand. So stenography is also called as shorthand. So this some we actually, when we see the advertisements, in advertisement we check, we just go through about the stenography course grade C and D, and we sometimes they also call as a shorthand. So let us see what is this subject regarding and what is the use of it. So stenography or shorthand is basically a coding language. Okay, so basically it's a coding language. So this coding language is not related to a software company, but it's related to all the government examinations. So all government exams, you will be finding a different post, a vacancy for stenography or a shorthand. So you can ask me what kind of government exams we find. So usually when we see the government post, or when we go through our newspapers or online platforms, the government vacancies for stenography, that is grade C and D, in departments such as. So I'll just tell you in what kind of departments we can find the stenography grade C and D post. So for example, we can take staff selection commission. So staff selection commission. Okay. So this is nothing but a SSC. So every year the Staff Selection Commission releases separate posts for stenography grades and C, especially for steno grade and C, around 1000 to 1200 posts every year. So out of this they will try to filter with the written examination and filter with the skill test, and finally they will be giving post to the qualified stenography grade and C. So let us discuss that in the next class. So we will discuss more about what kind of departments we can find. So once if we qualify in this SSC, okay, so there are other departments such as CBI, that is Central Bureau of Investigation, CID, and Supreme Court of India. So in the month of January, that is in 2020, they have released a few posts, that is in Supreme Court of India. Okay, so in Supreme Court of India, in CRPF, you can also find this stenography grade C and in CRPF as ASR. So that is nothing but especially made for Assistant Sub Inspector of Police, that is stenographer. Okay, so there is a separate vacancy in CRPF, and you can also take it as a CISF, and that is Central Industrial Security Force. We can also take it as a BISF, like Border Security Force, and so on. You can also take a few examples where we can find the departments is Staff Selection Commission. Only in Staff Selection Commission we have around 25 to 35 departments. Once if we go through the website, that is ssc.nic.in. So this is a website for where you find this stenography grade C and D. Once if you open this website, there is a separate vacancies, how many vacancies are going to release, and what are the syllabus for this, everything you can find there. So when you open this ssc.nic.in, so only in SSC we have around 25 to 35 departments, that is for grade C and D. Okay, so in this SSC only you can find CBI, CID, everything comes under Staff Selection Commission. So if we prepare for staff selection commission, so it's easy for us to crack the examination for other departments, because this is a common platform. When we prepare for SSC, other departments are very easy to crack the stenographer grade C and D. Okay, so let us see what are the syllabus. So let us see what is the syllabus actually we have for staff selection commission. So for staff selection commission, firstly we will be having a stage 1, that is written test, and for after qualifying the written test, next stage you will be having a skill test. So after qualifying skill test, the next stage will be interview. So written test and skill test is mandatory, whereas interview is not a mandatory, it's not a compulsory. Okay, it's not a compulsory. Some departments they conduct the interview, some departments they just conduct written test based on the written test, skill test, and they combine the marks, and after taking out the merit list, and they give the post to the those who have qualified for stenographer grade in the. And interview is not a mandate, it's not a compulsory. Some they take the interviews for qualified in written test and skill test, and some they do not take the interviews. So usual procedure and the general procedure is written test and skill test. Now let us see what actually written test is. So when we just go through the when we just make a search in our Google, you can search what is stenography grade and C. So you can find many platforms who are providing a coaching. So what is the coaching regarding? The coaching they give regarding the written test. So written test, the platforms you can find such as Unacademy, you can find a Grader, you can find Byju's, different platforms where they concentrate on the written test but not on the skill test. Okay, everyone, I have seen many students who qualify for the written test, but when it comes to skill test, they don't even have a knowledge what is skill test. So most of the students they qualify 100% I see by using these platforms, but when they come to the skill test, they fail in the skill test. You know what is the reason? Because lack of knowledge. Okay, now let us see what written test, and then I'll explain you what is exactly a skill test, and I'll tell you why students fail in this. So written test is nothing but they conduct the first current affairs. The main thing is current affairs, and the next one is logical reasoning. Okay, logical reasoning. In logical reasoning, we have on verbal and non-verbal. It covers both verbal and non-verbal. And the next current affairs, non-verbal, and the next one is we have English comprehension. So English comprehension. So actually these are the written test syllabus. It's a common syllabus for all the departments. Whichever exam you apply, or whichever, even if in staff selection commission, you'll be finding the same syllabus, and it is going to be a common syllabus for stenographer grade C and D. So current affairs, apart from current affairs, they can also ask about the GK. Okay, both current affairs and GK, and logical reasoning. That is nothing but verbal, non-verbal, and they don't ask about the quantitative aptitude. We don't have a quantitative aptitude, but in few departments they include. Okay, it varies from department to department, and we cannot judge why they are including or why they are not including. We cannot judge, but better to learn the quantitative aptitude. So better to learn this quantitative aptitude and keep it aside, so that if you are interested in CBR, if you are interested in CID or any other departments, they include this quantitative aptitude. It's going to be a great advantage for us if you are perfect in quantitative aptitude. So apart from this, the main thing is comprehension. So this is the so many marks they just include, that is 100 marks that is English comprehension. Whereas coming to logical reasoning aptitude, that is 50 marks. Whereas coming to current affairs and GK, that is 50 marks. So total the examination, staff selection commission examination for stenographer grade and P, that is total for 200 marks. Okay. So this is the stage 1 where we usually apply for stenographer in staff selection, and this is the syllabus where we are going to prepare for it in the future, right? So after qualifying the stage 1, okay, we have to prepare current affairs, logical reasoning, English comprehension, the entire is 200 marks. So we have a negative marking also. So negative marking, that is 0.25 for each wrong answer. So for each wrong answer we have a negative marking, that is 0.25. So and it varies from their different categories, like when we go through general, OBC, the different categories, creamy layer. So for different categories there is a different cutoff for the qualifying stenographer grade C and D. So this is the basic first stage. Okay, so this is the first stage when we pass the written examination. So many platforms, as I already told you, Unacademy and different platforms, they provide the coaching, best coaching or any other coaching. They, if you go through it, they'll provide all these which are required for the stenography in the written test. But after qualifying the written test, what is next? So many students, they just, they get in a dilemma and they start joining the institutions for this skill test. So the time required for this skill test is minimum 6 months to 1 year. So after qualifying written test, the skill test takes minimum 6 months to 1 year to qualify this examination. Okay, so I'll make a separate video for skill test, what is skill test and what is the second stage, and what is going to be included, what is a passage time, and how much time will they take to give a dictations, and I'll give you a general idea about this skill test in the next video. So this is a part 1 which I'm explaining and which I am concentrating on the written test, that is stage 1. We call this as a stage 1. So to qualify the skill test, to qualify for the stenographer, so we need to qualify in the stage 1, that is written test, that is for 200 marks for SSC, Staff Selection Commission. So I'll discuss the next stage, that is skill test, in the next class, that is I'll take a separate video for in the part 2. So thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to subscribe this channel, and please do not forget to like and share, and also the small bell icon, please do not forget to press it. Okay, so to give you more updates, please keep in touch and please encourage this subject. So thank you so much. See you all in the next video.